Houston leading by 6. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. We've got Jonathan Kuminga. Gary Payton II is out there with Curry. Then there's Moody. And it's Post in at the center position. Shots good by Green. Green's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Houston.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Green against Payton. It's stolen by Smith. Outside, Green. Screen by Adams. To the paint. And Adams with the slam.
There is some fluidity for a guy that size in Steven Adams. He's a legitimate option rolling to the basket.
Warriors trail by 10. Pass to Post. Inside. Poked away. Here's Eason. Kick out to Adams. Smith outside. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Pass to Curry. Shoots the three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Eason with it. And the dunk by Eason.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Curry against Howard. Curry passes to Moody. Here's Payton. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Payton. Eason down low. Defended by Moody. Smith sets the pick for VanVleet. Shoots over Curry. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's the screen. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Eason's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Warriors trail by 9. Stolen by VanVleet. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Eason passes to Adams. Over Moody. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
And that one misses.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
There's Kuminga. That shot misses. Adams, a nice D.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Green, the pass to Adams. Now VanVleet with the teardrop. In the corner, it's Eason. Good on the triple. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Van Vliet against Curry. And they get it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
There's Green with the three. It's rebounded by Curry. Curry's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
Houston leading by 12. Here's Van Vliet outside Green. 17-foot shot on the way.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Green with the ball. Pass to Adams. Now Moody. Pajemski on the wing. Guarded by Green. Back to Pajemski. Off target with his three. Rockets are gone. 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Now here is Smith. Defended by Moody. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston. Warriors trail by 10. Curry looking around. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Adams outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Ring shot on the way. It's good.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. To the middle. Here's Post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Post has got 4 points in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Tari Eason. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Hield. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Brooks against Hield. Outside, Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
That's good from Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
Now here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet, understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Van Vliet.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Butler sets a screen for Hield. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Using that length, Şengün timing the block. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Green with the block.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Rockets leading by 8. Green passes to Şengün. Brooks against Hield. Brooks misses.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Butler. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is Brooks at his best, attacking, getting physical with the defense, and finishing on the drive.
Warriors trail by 10. And here is Curry. Butler on the way. Back to Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
That's a wonderful use of the pump fake. Who is it that's not going to respect Steph Curry faking you out on a shot attempt?
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Down low. Nice D from Brooks.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Pajemski. There's a screen from the arc. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 8. Now here's VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Green. VanVleet. The Warriors pull it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Corner, Şengün with it. Thompson sets the pick for Green. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 20.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
Here's Curry. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Curry against Brooks. To the paint. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Houston.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Fred VanVleet.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Green. The shot will not fall.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Hield can't hit. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down, guys, as one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinal.